the best DJ controllers for 2022 for the iPad. I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and I've used and researched all these DJ controllers so you don't have to. 2021 was a huge year for iPad DJ controllers. They came out with really cool ones like this Reloop Buddy, who is specifically designed for the DJ Pro app and to be used with the iPad. It has an iPad stand built in. Also some classic ones that I'm still using today, the Numark DJ Go 2. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys what's the best DJ controller for what type of parties and type of DJing that you do, and why it is better to have a DJ controller than to just DJ with the iPad. So stay tuned to the end of this video, and there will be links to all these great DJ controllers down below. DJ controller that I want to talk about is this, the Reloop Buddy. This was specifically designed in collaboration with Algorithm's DJ Pro. It is the first DJ controller that includes mirror mix into the EQs. So no more mixing with the lows, mids, and highs like traditional DJing has been for years and years. They changed the game with Nero Mix, and now you have access to it right at your fingertips. They also added all of the screens and modes that you would want to use in DJ Pro. And one of the coolest features is that they added these effects paddles. This is a new trend with a lot of the new DJ controllers that came out this year, is these effects paddles. It's trying to be like the old school battle mixers when DJs would DJ with turntables. So if you flip it up, it's the effect stays on. So if you want an echo to like echo out, you could do that, hit the effect, and then the echo will stay on. Or if you just want to use the effect momentarily, you just hold it in. So it's like holding in a button, and then you could do like scratcher effects or echoes, or you could do a little flanger, and it makes it easier to go with the beat. Another cool thing is that it has a built-in iPad stand, because I'm an iPad only DJ, so this was one of the biggest selling factors to me. But what really disappointed me is when I brought it home, the stand is not big enough to hold the iPad with a case on. I only use, I think it's the outer box case, so I wouldn't want to be DJing without a case. If you take the iPad out of the case, it fits perfectly. But who wants to bring an iPad with no case to the club, or even if you're DJing at like a house party? I just feel a lot safer with it in the case. So I still have to use an external iPad stand, which is kind of annoying, but that's the way it is. They tried. I don't get why they couldn't have made it a little bit bigger so that you could use it with a bigger iPad or with a case on it. Another cool features is this has a built-in sound card. So one of the biggest issues with DJing with just the iPad is if you want to use headphones for pre-queuing, you need all these types of adapters and stuff. But with this, you could just plug in your headphones and you can control the mix and the volume. This is not a professional DJ controller. This is better for like small parties, house parties, and the practice and stuff. It's light, portable, and easy to use. If you're an iPad DJ and you use DJ Pro, this is a must-have controller. DJ controller that I would highly recommend is the Numark iDJ Go 2 Touch. This is, for the price, is a no-brainer. It's way less than $100, and it gives you full access to all of the essential features in DJ Pro. So it has touch-sensitive jog wheels, which is really cool. So if you touch the side, it'll nudge the track, and if you touch the top, it'll be scratch mode, just like in all the full-size controllers. Then when they first came out with this controller, they did not have that feature. It was just the iDJ Go 2, and then they upgraded it to this one, which I think really makes it a great controller. You get a little crossfader. This controller is good for scratching. You just have to get used to it with such small jog wheels. And then you have access to looper, sampler, and effects with these buttons. And then you have full volume control on each deck. The one thing missing is a EQ bass knob, but in a video that I'll put in the description that I made, I show you how to turn one of these headphones knobs into into a filter or into an echo effect or whatever you want to make it. So with if you have an iPad with USB-C, these are fully, you can map them to whatever you want, and there's endless possibilities that you could do with this controller. Also, with the way you have this controller set up is right next to the iPad, so have the iPad like this, and then you still have access to all the buttons on DJ Pro, so you could it'll be like a hybrid. Like you'll press play with this, you could use the jog wheels with this, but some of the effects and stuff you'll use on the iPad. Another great thing about this controller is it also has the sound card. So with this one, it uses like a regular headphone cable. So you could do the headphones here, and then you could connect it. This is the main output, and then that goes to the speakers. So you have an external sound card, and you could use headphones to DJ with. This one came out a few years ago, but it definitely is one of the best mini DJ controllers, and definitely the best DJ controller for under $100. Now, these next ones are controllers that I don't personally own, but I've done a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, and would recommend them. So this one is the new Hercules controller, and it's called the DJ Control Mix. This is similar to the Numark one, but it has a few differences. So first of all, like I said in the last section, is this one actually has another knob down here that is for the filter and bass, which I think is really smart, and they probably could have squeezed one in on here, but this controller by Hercules features it. This is another controller that was built specifically for DJ Pro. If you look, it has the DJ logo on it. And one of the main differences with this controller is that it's a Bluetooth DJ controller. So you don't have to plug it in to the iPad. It connects through no latency Bluetooth. So when you're using this controller in DJ Pro, you go over here, the MIDI devices, and then you click Bluetooth MIDI devices. Don't go to your regular settings on the iPad and then try to connect the Bluetooth like you would a speaker, because that won't work. You have to do it through the DJ Pro menu. So one of the issues with having it be a Bluetooth DJ controller is it doesn't have a sound card, and it doesn't have a place for you to plug in headphones. So this comes with an iPhone stand, and it also comes with an iPad splitter. So you plug it in to the headphones, and then it makes two outputs so that you could plug in your headphones. I definitely would check it out. It's definitely a good controller for on the go and practicing at home, or maybe if you're on the bus or on an airplane. And this is definitely a good DJ controller. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm very passionate about the DJ controllers for the iPad. They make it so easy now to just plug and play. Some of them are Bluetooth compatible, so you don't even have to plug them in. So figure out what your needs as a DJ is. If you're gonna DJ out at parties and stuff and bring your own equipment there, or if you're just gonna have a setup at home and maybe make videos or DJ on social media. So whatever your DJing style is, look at these controllers and see which one fits your needs best. I will make a part 2 and part 3 video if you guys like this, so subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you're notified of all my iPad DJ videos. Thank you.